morning. Oh yeah, I just had some rocks to climb over here. There we go. Just left camp. That is Jules, still sleeping. But he walks fast, so he will catch us during the day. Yesterday was a one of the fun ones. We survived the thunderstorm and then we hiked on, took a little rest when the sun came out again. And then we could see a new set of clouds were rolling in, so we started hiking again and made it to another ridge, and then we just got pummeled, is that the right word? By hail. They were coming in fast. Wow, that really hurt. So yeah, we hiked on in hail and rain for a few miles, and then then it stopped again, and we found a nice camp that we could make work. I was on a slope and it was just bumpy and everything, so but better than nothing. And we had an amazing sunset while we were eating, so everything turned out to be okay in the end. And now we are here today. Beautiful morning. No clouds. Well, there's a few over there, but doesn't look too bad. So hopefully we can get in a few miles today before we get our afternoon rain. If we get any. Crossing fingers that we don't. My shoes are wet, my socks are wet from yesterday. One of the worst feelings in the world is putting on wet clothes in the morning, because it's also pretty cold. Yeah, today is gonna be another of the hard ones, I think. We have two fairly steep climbs, but the total elevation for today over the next 16 miles is gonna be just under 4,000 feet. So it doesn't really sound that hard or anything, but I don't know. Really depends on if there's any switchbacks or if it's just straight up. We'll see a little bit later. Yeah, it's gonna be 16 miles and we will camp at the foot of our last big climb in Colorado. I can't remember the name of the peak, James Peak or something like that. I'm just trying to concentrate here on walking on these stones. Yeah, you can see behind me. Peak tomorrow is gonna be the last 13,000 foot for the rest of Colorado, which is just crazy. Oh yeah. So we'll soon be done with Colorado, and then we move into Wyoming, where we hopefully will be able to put on a few more miles, because we are getting close. Today is actually 4th of July, but we won't make it to any town. So we'll just have to sit out here, celebrate ourselves. Yeah, that's how it is. We couldn't really make it work with getting to town on 4th of July. Well, maybe we could have, but we didn't make it work. Okay, I need to concentrate now, because I have no idea where the trail is. So I'm gonna look for the trail, and then I'll repeat everything I just said, because I can't remember what I just said. Something about 4th of July. I think I've talked plenty enough for now. This is gonna be a bitch to edit, for sure. Oh yeah. So I will see you later. But yeah, we are getting close to Wyoming. Maybe sometime next week we'll be there, and yeah, put on a few more miles because it's getting pretty close to, or not pretty close, we still have a month and a half, but I would really love to be done by the latest middle of September. If I could be done by the first week of September, it would be freaking amazing. That would give me some time to get home and rest up, get ready for work in October. We'll see how that turns out, but I think should be able to throw in a bunch of 30-mile days when we get to Wyoming. It's way more flat than Colorado for sure. About half the elevation of Colorado, but it's also not as far off, as long. About 500 miles. I can't remember, to be honest. Anyway, no more talking for me. It's time to show some of the beautiful scenery instead. And yeah, if you're still hanging on, thank you for that. Yeah, I will see you tonight at camp. Almost at our designated campground for tonight. It's okay. It's just past 2 o'clock. I thought it was much later. Wow. Okay, and it's, I think, 17 miles when we get there. So that's pretty neat. That was a tough day today. Those 2 climbs were pretty nasty. But we made it, and it was only like 45 minutes ago that we had a little bit of a shower. Not much at all. I didn't even put on rain clothes. The sun was basically shining the whole time as well, so I don't think Mother Nature was serious. I am pretty sure that we will get some later today, that's for sure. As we have nowhere or no way to get into town, we are gonna celebrate 4th of July out here. Well, I don't think celebrate is the right word because we haven't bought anything for the occasion, so just gonna eat our dinner and then prepare for tomorrow, which is gonna be freaking brutal. We are going up Mount James, I think it's called. That's a 3,400 feet climb, and after that it is basically down all the way to Grand Lake. It's gonna be bumpy, but nothing, no big climbs or anything. So that's gonna be nice. So we can hopefully get some extra miles in tomorrow if we survive the that climb in the morning. That's freaking insane. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna find my camp and eat some food.